I'm not gonna, it's getting cold and I know everybody's wanting to come in, have a little something to eat and a little coffee and whatnot, but you just can't even imagine how overwhelming all of this is for me. It's been a year and a half in my head of whether I should or shouldn't go. It's probably the hardest decision I have had to make in my entire career. Um, Gloria Mangiamelli, who's not here today, is probably the first person I met when I walked into Rye. My boss at the time was a woman by the name of Andrea McGuire, who took a risk on a young 26-year-old who could teach tennis and could teach sports. Ro Hanley, who is up in the crowd somewhere, I saw was one of my first hires, along with Gene Romano. And I think if I went around the room, I probably could name every single person here and how they're attached to me, or attached to what we do here at the Rye Rec. And the beautiful words that everybody said are just, you know, it's hard to hear that about yourself, and they're all positive things, but you know, Rye was like a home, and it felt like home from the day I walked in. And there was a gentleman in the parks, his name was Alec Kushner, who probably nobody in here, but maybe Mike Bassett might remember, who was the quote-unquote park foreman. He leaned on his broom, had a little angle on it, didn't do a whole lot, and he says, "Lady, you ain't staying here 6 months. You're too good for this place." I remember it as if it was yesterday. Alex retired 6 months later. I stayed. And you know, I've enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, the one thing, and you've heard it from everybody, is we get to create what we want to create for the community. We listen, we hear, and we do. And you know, I grew up wanting to teach physical education in school, and I went to that first student teaching class, and I'm like, are you out of your mind? You love kids, but I can't imagine my life being 6 periods of volleyball a day, you know, teaching the same game. And I think that's why, you know, our I can't think of the word, our method here is that we can't rely on what we did yesterday. We have to look for tomorrow. And I think, you know, Aaron said so many words that I can't articulate right now, but that's what we're about. We're about, and I've had great teams all throughout my career, all different types of people with strengths and weaknesses, and I truly love the team that I have right now, and I know under Erin's leadership, you're not going to miss a beat in the community. Give her a chance to show what she's made of, and she's made of a lot. What's happened in the last couple of years programmatically is not about me, it's about Erin and what she has brought to the table and made the department better. Erin was a driving force. We were a team, but Erin was a driving force all through COVID to make sure staff was active and doing things each and every day, and we were putting things out for the community. And the team as a whole, just, you know, whether it's the rec team or the parks team, and now my new favorite team up on the top of the hill, you know, we're out here every day working hard, working together, and it really is for the community. You know, we love when people call up and say, that was a really well-run special event. How does Greg Bean put those kids together at Halloween window painting every year? There's a method to what we do, folks, and I think we do it really, really well. There's just so much, and I didn't really, I guess I should have realized. I was gonna have to say something. I was really focused on Monday night. But I love each and one of you. I'm gonna shed a lot of tears between now and when I walk out the door, but the memories will always be with me.